Archangel Michael says, "Only a few moments remain, and I must reveal something urgent to you now. Someone has set a trap for you, weaving lies in the shadows to falsely accuse you of something you never did. The weight of this injustice may feel heavy, but the Lord wants you to know that He sees your pain, your fear, and your confusion. God is whispering gently to your heart, 'Do not be afraid, my child, for I am with you.' There is a battle happening that you cannot see, a battle not of flesh and blood, but of hearts and spirits. Darkness desires to break you, to crush your hope, and to drown you in fear. But I tell you today, heaven has already risen on your behalf. God's angels surround you even now, guarding your steps, protecting your heart, and preparing a way where there seems to be none. Take a deep breath and feel this truth within your soul: you are not abandoned. Even when the world falsely judges you, even when voices rise against you, the Lord Himself stands as your defender. He knows every hidden scheme, every whispered lie, and every shadow cast over your name. The one who formed you has already declared your innocence before the throne of heaven. There will be moments when the burden feels too heavy to carry. You may question why this is happening, why those you trusted turned away, or why you are facing storms you did not create. But listen closely, for God's love is your refuge. He has promised to turn every accusation, every trial, and every tear into a testimony of His goodness. Tonight, I stand beside you, sent by the Almighty, to remind you that no weapon formed against you will prosper. The chains of fear will break, the walls of deception will fall, and the truth will shine like the morning sun. You may not see the way out now, but heaven is already at work. Doors are opening, hearts are softening, and justice is being prepared for you. Do not let fear take root in your spirit. Close your eyes and breathe in the peace of the Lord. Feel His presence wrapping around you like a soft blanket, calming your thoughts and strengthening your heart. He has chosen you, beloved, not to fall beneath this storm but to rise above it through His power and grace. Every tear you've cried has been seen. Every prayer you've whispered has been heard. Even in silence, the Father has been moving mountains for you. He knows your name. He knows your heart. And He knows the truth that the world cannot yet see. Trust that His timing is perfect, and His hand never fails. Hold on to this hope. What was meant to destroy you will become the very thing that lifts you higher into God's purpose. Where there has been pain, He will bring healing. Where there has been shame, He will restore honor. Where there has been fear, He will fill you with unshakable faith. Type Amen to trust God's plan for your life. And so, I say to you, do not give up. Do not turn away. Keep your heart fixed on the one who loves you beyond measure. For even now, the Lord is fighting battles on your behalf that you cannot yet see. Soon, you will witness how His power transforms your deepest valley into a place of victory. This is only the beginning of your journey of faith, beloved. Heaven has called you, chosen you, and anointed you for greater things. Trust in the one who walks beside you, and know that you are never, ever alone. Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, beloved child of God, for heaven is not silent about your pain. The lies spoken against you may feel like sharp arrows, but the Lord's shield surrounds you even now. Though it may seem like the world is closing in, there is a divine plan unfolding, one carefully written by the hands of the Almighty long before this storm began. You may feel the weight of betrayal pressing heavily upon your heart. Perhaps the thought of someone you once trusted turning against you feels unbearable. Yet, I tell you this in the name of the Lord, their schemes cannot override God's purpose for your life. What they intended for harm, He will turn into a stepping stone that will lead you into a greater season of blessing. In the quiet chambers of heaven, your name is being spoken with love and authority. Angels have been commanded to surround you, to guide your steps, and to strengthen your spirit when fear threatens to take hold. The Father's hand rests upon your life, and His mercy will never fail you. Trust this deeply. The one who created the stars also knows how to guide you safely through this darkness. I see your heart. I see the sleepless nights, the endless thoughts, and the quiet tears no one else notices. But the Lord has seen them all. Every sigh, every whispered prayer, every moment when you wondered if you could endure, none of it has gone unnoticed. Heaven is closer than your very breath, and God Himself walks beside you, holding your hand even when you feel alone. These trials are not meant to break you, they are shaping you, preparing you, and leading you into a deeper understanding of God's power and faithfulness. Where others see impossibility, He sees victory. Where others declare condemnation, He declares redemption. Where others speak defeat, He speaks life. Do not give in to fear, beloved. Fear clouds the mind and weakens the heart, but faith opens the door to miracles. Even now, God is preparing unexpected ways to rescue you, paths you cannot yet see, connections you cannot yet imagine, and blessings you cannot yet comprehend. Hold tightly to His promises and allow your heart to rest in His presence. Remember this always: your value is not defined by the accusations of others but by the unchanging love of the Father. He calls you chosen, redeemed, and beloved. No lie, no betrayal, no darkness can erase what God has spoken over your life. What if you discovered a tiny, walnut-sized brain region holds the secret to endless wealth and success? Recently uncovered by groundbreaking research and once buried in classified files, this frequency is now available to anyone ready to listen. Imagine replacing worry and struggle with a life of financial ease and freedom. Interested? Click the link in video description and comments below to unleash this hidden brainwave and start attracting wealth right now. Type 3030 if you believe Jesus lives in your heart. I tell you, the very same voices that rise against you now will one day witness God's glory shining through you. The tables are turning, and the chains of falsehood are breaking. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was injustice, there will be restoration. The Lord whispers even now, be still, my child, for I am fighting for you. Let these words sink deep into your spirit and calm the storms within your heart. Breathe in His peace and exhale your fear, for you are safe in His hands. Beloved, the journey ahead may seem uncertain, but heaven has already gone before you. Every step you take is covered by divine protection, and every decision you make is being guided by His wisdom. Trust Him completely. Lean not on your understanding, but rest in His unfailing grace. Tonight, as you close your eyes, know this: you are surrounded by love so vast, so endless, and so powerful that nothing in this world can separate you from it. God's light is stronger than any darkness, and His truth will always rise above every lie. This season of testing will soon turn into a testimony. You will look back and see how every moment, every challenge, and every tear carried you closer to God's heart. And when that day comes, you will stand stronger, braver, and more radiant in faith than ever before. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved child of the Most High, lean in closely now, for heaven's message to you grows even stronger. What has been spoken against you, what has been planned to harm you, will not prevail. You are covered by the hand of God, and His divine justice is already unfolding in ways you cannot yet see. The very schemes designed to bring you down are being turned into stepping stones that will lift you higher than before. I see the fear within your heart, the questions that whisper in the silence of the night, and the weight pressing upon your spirit. You wonder how everything became so heavy, so overwhelming. But the Lord wants you to rest in this truth: you are not alone, and you never have been. Even when shadows try to hide the path before you, God Himself lights the way, step by step, moment by moment. Your name has been falsely spoken, and lies have been carefully woven around you, but know this: the Father has already declared your innocence in the courts of heaven. No earthly voice, no human plot, no hidden deceit can stand against the power of God's truth. His justice is not delayed, it is precise, perfect, and unstoppable. Beloved, the battle you face right now is not yours to fight alone. The armies of heaven are standing guard over you, and I, Michael, have been sent to lead them. Every whisper of accusation, every unjust threat, and every attempt to break your spirit has been heard in the throne room of the Almighty. And God's answer is clear: you are protected, you are chosen, and you are His. Type "I believe" if you believe miracles are on the way. There are moments when you may feel surrounded, when every road seems blocked, and every door seems locked. Yet I tell you this in the name of the Lord: there is a door being opened for you that no one can close. Where others have tried to condemn you, God Himself is preparing to elevate you. Where darkness thought it would silence your voice, heaven is preparing to amplify it for His glory. Breathe deeply now, beloved. Allow the peace of God to fill every corner of your heart. Rest in His promises. You do not need to understand every detail or see the full picture. Your Father is in control of every moment, and His hand will never fail you. I know the sleepless nights you have endured. I know the countless prayers you've whispered when no one else was there to listen. And I tell you today, not a single tear has been ignored, not a single prayer has gone unheard. The Lord has bottled every sigh and has written every plea upon His heart. Right now, the heavens are moving on your behalf. What looks like delay is divine preparation. What feels like silence is heaven arranging your victory. Soon, the truth will rise like the dawn, and all that was hidden will be revealed. The lies will crumble, the shadows will flee, and the world will witness the hand of God in your life. Hold on tightly to your faith, for it is your anchor in this storm. When doubt whispers, answer it with hope. When fear speaks, silence it with trust. For the Father has already spoken life over you, and His word cannot return empty. Listen carefully to this, beloved. The Lord has already gone ahead of you. Every courtroom of life where your name is spoken, His presence fills the space. Every decision that lies before you has been touched by His wisdom. Every person plotting against you is already standing before His judgment. This trial is not your ending, it is your beginning. Through it, your faith will deepen, your spirit will strengthen, and your life will become a testimony of God's mercy and power. He is rewriting your story even now, turning ashes into beauty and despair into joy. Take courage, beloved, for you are surrounded by the unshakable love of the Father. His arms are stretched wide around you, and nothing, no accusation, no lie, no darkness, can ever pull you from His embrace. You are His, and He is yours. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved one, open your heart and let these words sink deeply into your spirit, for heaven is moving powerfully on your behalf. What was designed to destroy you will become the very thing God uses to lift you into greater favor and blessing. The false accusations, the hidden traps, and the carefully planned lies will not succeed, for the Lord has already stepped into your battle. I have seen the weight you carry. I know the silent struggles you face when no one else is near, the tears that fall quietly, and the fears you hide deep inside. What if the missing piece to financial success wasn't luck, but a hidden frequency inside your brain waiting to be switched on? Once activated, this ancient signal unleashes waves of prosperity, opening doors to opportunities you never thought possible. From sudden windfalls to long-awaited breakthroughs, it's transforming lives daily. Want to see how? Click the link in the video description and comments below to tap into the Money Magnet brain wave and begin your journey today. Type 222 if you trust that God is with you always. But hear me clearly, God has seen them too, and He has not turned away from you. He is closer now than ever before. In the stillness of your pain, His presence surrounds you like a soft light that no darkness can overcome. The enemy has tried to shake your faith, to make you doubt God's love and His promises, but the Lord says today, "Be still, my child. I am fighting for you." There is no power greater than His, no voice louder than His truth, and no judgment stronger than His mercy. The accusations may come, but they do not define you. The schemes may rise, but they cannot prevail. Beloved, lift your eyes above the storm and see the armies of heaven standing beside you. I, Michael, lead them at the command of the Almighty. Where there is confusion, clarity is being prepared. Where there is injustice, divine judgment is being released. Where the enemy sought to chain you in fear, the Lord is unlocking your freedom with His righteous hand. Trust this, the truth will come to light. Every lie spoken in secret will be exposed. Every plan crafted against you will collapse under the weight of God's justice. The one who created you has written your story with his own hand, and no human voice can rewrite what he has ordained. Take a moment now, close your eyes, and breathe deeply in his presence. Feel his peace surrounding you like a gentle river, washing away your fear and quieting your restless heart. Allow his love to settle within you, reminding you that you are never abandoned, never forgotten, and never beyond his reach. I know how weary you feel. You have carried this burden for so long, and perhaps it has made you question your strength. But listen, beloved, your strength does not come from you, it comes from the Lord, and his power within you will never fail. Even now, he is restoring what was lost, rebuilding what was broken, and renewing what was stolen by the schemes of others. Soon, the same voices that spoke against you will witness the mighty hand of God at work in your life. Where they expected your downfall, they will see your rise. Where they intended shame, they will see honor. Where they planned destruction, they will witness your restoration. This season is not the end of your story. It is the turning point where God's grace will shine brighter than ever before. Hold on, beloved, for your breakthrough is closer than you think. The walls built against you are already crumbling. The doors once closed are unlocking. The blessings long delayed are being released from heaven even now. Stand firm in your faith, for the Lord is your defender. His hand is mighty, his timing is perfect, and his love for you is unshakable. Trust him completely, and you will see that even in the darkest valleys, his light leads you to victory. Type 333 to welcome peace into your heart. And so I say to you, as a messenger of the Most High, be at peace, for the battle is not yours to fight alone, the King of Kings is already securing your victory. Soon, the pain will make sense, the tears will be wiped away, and your heart will rejoice in the goodness of the Lord. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved child of the Almighty, listen with an open heart, for what I share with you now carries the breath of heaven. The trials you face today, the false accusations, the whispered lies, and the shadows of fear are not the end of your story. They are only a passage, a narrow doorway leading you into a greater purpose prepared long before you were formed. I see your weariness. I see how the weight of these burdens presses against your heart, making every step feel heavy. But I must remind you, you were never meant to carry this alone. The Lord, your Father, walks beside you, holding your hand through the darkness, whispering, "My child, do not be afraid. I am with you." Even now, his presence wraps around you like a shield, protecting you from what seeks to harm you. What they intended for your destruction will not succeed. The lies spoken in secret will be revealed in the light, and every plan designed to bring you down will collapse beneath the authority of heaven. God himself has gone before you, preparing a path where there seems to be none, and opening doors no man can shut. Trust this deeply, the same God who raised the mountains and parted the seas is moving mountains for you right now. Beloved, I know there are moments when your heart trembles with fear, moments when you wonder if you will ever see justice or peace again. but the Lord is faithful. His timing is perfect, and His promises never fail. There is no accusation that can silence the truth He has declared over your life. You are chosen, redeemed, and deeply loved. Right now, angels surround you. I, Michael, lead them by God's command to guard your steps, defend your name, and protect your destiny. Though enemies rise, though voices speak against you, their power cannot stand before the one who calls you His own. For when the Lord speaks on your behalf, even the strongest storms must bow to His will. The pain you carry has not gone unnoticed. Every sleepless night, every silent prayer, every tear that has fallen, they are all precious before the throne of God. He gathers each one, holding them close to His heart, and promises that none of your suffering is wasted. Where there has been loss, He will bring restoration. Where there has been sorrow, He will pour out joy. Where there has been fear, He will fill you with unshakable strength. Soon, beloved, you will see the hand of God move in ways that leave you in awe. The tables are turning even now. What was meant to push you down will become the very thing that lifts you higher into God's favor. What if a simple 7-minute sound frequency could awaken a forgotten brain signal designed to pull wealth toward you like a magnet? Backed by shocking CIA files and neuroscience, this discovery is now changing lives everywhere. Think of debts melting away, promotions arriving, and abundance flowing freely. Click the link in video description and comments below to experience the hidden wealth wave and let your financial destiny shift in your favor today. Type 444 if you believe in God's divine protection. The voices that tried to condemn you will have no choice but to witness your vindication. Justice is coming, and it carries the fragrance of heaven's love. But do not let bitterness take root in your heart. Do not let anger steal your peace. Leave room for God's perfect plan, for He is both merciful and just. The same grace that saves you will guide you into a place of victory far greater than anything you can imagine. Stand firm, beloved. Even when your strength feels small, your faith is enough, for it connects you directly to the power of the Most High. You are not defined by the lies spoken against you but by the eternal truth God has written over your life. And so I say to you, breathe deeply and rest in His promises. The Father's love surrounds you like an endless ocean, and nothing, not false accusations, not betrayal, not even fear itself, can separate you from His hand. Hold on to this truth, for it is your anchor in the storm. God is fighting for you, and victory already belongs to you. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved child of heaven, be still for a moment and let your spirit breathe in the peace of God, for this message carries the comfort of His endless love." The storm surrounding you may roar loudly, and the accusation spoken against you may feel overwhelming, but know this truth: the Lord has already stepped into the middle of your battle. Nothing formed against you will succeed, for His protection surrounds you like unshakable walls of light. I have seen your silent tears. I know the nights you lie awake, replaying the words and actions of those who turned against you. You wonder why this pain found you, why someone you trusted chose to harm you, and why your name has been falsely tied to something so heavy. Amen.